Welcome back to Around the Corn, live from Lincoln, Nebraska, where we have representing New York City, Chandler Boy.
Yeah.
Representing Chicago, Sam Holcroft. Showdown begins now. Derrick Rose, gone for the year again. 2 years in a row. Different knee now. Here's the question. Should he have come back last year and played some games so he could have confidence going into his off-season regimen to be fully prepared for this year? Should he have come back? Chandler, you start.
I think Derrick Rose should have stayed out. He made the right decision, and I think he's going to be out for a lot longer. I think Derrick Rose probably could have sat more games this year to get a full recovery. When you're talking about Derrick Rose, you always have to bring up what his physicians are saying, what his doctors are saying, and they're all saying he was only 70% healed in the first place. And then he goes out and breaks his other knee. You're going to have to...
Sam.
I think he should have came back and played because he could have, and the Bulls needed him. And if they would have beat the Heat, they would have faced the Spurs in the NBA championship. They wouldn't have won, but coming second, beating the Heat, that says something about you.
The could have beens, the should have beens, and the what would have beens. Should he have come back? Could he have come back? I think we can agree he could have. Point goes to Sam. You got to help your team. You got to do what's in the best interest of yourself. And if you're cleared, which he was, you need to do it for yourself. Second question in Showdown. Ndamukong Suh has been, and Nick Fairley, and the Detroit Lions as a whole have been touted as dirty players because they take the quarterback down hard. Now, obviously, the whole start of this with Ndamukong Suh is when he stomped on a Packer on Thanksgiving Day a couple years ago. Granted, that was not a good play, but are we taking it too far? Are we protecting the quarterbacks? Yeah, they're the face of the franchise. Why are they? Don't we need better depth at the quarterback position? Are we protecting the quarterback too much? Sam?
I think, is the NFL protecting the quarterbacks too much? Absolutely not. Now, are some refs protecting the quarterbacks too much? I think so. If it's a hit and he falls down and there's a penalty for unnecessary roughness, then that is unneeded.
So you're going with conspiracy theory. Okay, Chandler.
I'm going to say the NFL is definitely protecting quarterbacks too much. I'm going to go against what Sam said. It's not the refs who make the rules, who make the law of the land. It's the NFL. It's Roger Goodell. If I'm Roger Goodell and I'm going to say, Drew Brees took a really tough hit last week. We really need to make a rule against that specific kind of hit. I think the NFL's getting too scared of what the game's all about. Big hits.
Concussions are a problem. Point to the man that just had one. All right, moving on. Tied 1-1. This is it. This is for all the marbles. Don't talk about CTE. Okay. Thanksgiving Day, tomorrow. Best game on TV. Who you got? Chandler.
I'm going to take my Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions for a couple reasons. One, we're going to get to see Matt Flynn as a Packer quarterback. Real nice. Real nice to see Matt Flynn as a Packer quarterback. And Aaron Rodgers has been doing practices lately. It's great to be seeing Aaron Rodgers come back and really, show team spirit and try to get the team hyped up again.
Okay, Sam.
I was thinking, and you know what? Some people might hate me for saying this, but I'm going to go out of the United States. I'm going to go with the Vancouver Canucks at the Ottawa Senators. Yes, Canadians do celebrate Thanksgiving, except for those French-speaking Quebecers. So I'm going to go with the Canadian team.
Okay. All right. Nobody going with Edmonton. Nobody going with the Raider game. Buttes across the corn. which means I get the FaceTime. This is what you need to watch, ladies and gentlemen. The Pittsburgh Elite Girls Tier 1 and Tier 2 divisions in hockey is tomorrow. You need to watch them. You need to support them. You need to love them. They're worth it. Thank you very much. Around the corn.
Paper toss? Oh.
You're not going to show the sign?
I did show the side.
Yeah, you know what? Start over. We actually get it. We actually. Yeah.